have questions for you about the movie. What is it for you guys? I know I work hard in school since next year I'm going to high school.
I work hard too for high school so I can get into
You guys to work really hard.
Hi, my name is Soha Manish Dash, and this is the 7th episode of the Late Bell podcast. Our conversation topic for today is, what is the best thing you have done this school year? Theo?
Definitely Showbiz Kids. Best thing. That thing has created a community in this school. And yeah.
How about you?
Learn a little bit more of Black history.
That's cool. I'm going to have to disagree with you, Theo, because it has not created a community. It has created a family. Showbiz is, really important. I know some of our viewers may disagree.
Literally.
But personally, I think it's really special and important.
What do you guys do with Showbiz Kids?
So we put on shows, like musicals, essentially. So this year we did a Disney cabaret, which is essentially like a collection of Disney songs that we sang and acted. Then for our spring musical, we did Sister Act. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I've watched 1, 2. My favorite movies of all time.
They're coming out with a third one.
Really?
No, not good.
I think.
Not good.
No.
All the actors are old.
Literally, though. No, but
Now they are.
who can replace Whoopi Goldberg? I mean, they.
You know Whoopi Goldberg's not really her name, right?
I know.
Her name is Karen Johnson with the C.
So anyway,
Something that I didn't know about until last year. That's
Yeah.
not her real name.
I mean, it was kind of obvious it's not her real name. I mean, I thought Goldberg was at least her real name.
Nope.
How did she get Whoopi Goldberg from Karen Johnson?
Well, she's had Karen Johnson for a lot of her life, but I don't know what happened. Maybe she legally just changed her name. I don't know. I just found out that her real name was Karen Johnson.
Which came first, Ghost or Sister Act?
What's Ghost?
It's a movie with Whoopi Goldberg. How do you not know? I'm sorry, I don't know. Whatever. So Ghost is it's a movie with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, I believe.
I don't know who any of those people are.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Slow.
I can just give this away because it's kind of literally the first thing in the movie. Patrick Swayze dies, but he's still the main character of the movie.
'Cause he's a ghost.
Well, it's kind of in the name, so yeah. And Whoopi Goldberg plays this this person. I forgot what it's called. But they basically talk to the dead. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah. And she's really funny in that, and she's also really funny in Sister Act. And that her character's name is Oda Mae Brown. Yeah.
Oh, that seems something I have to watch after school. I guess.
Okay. So let's go back to the topic of what was the best thing you've done this year. It seems like, so for me and Theo, it's extracurriculars. For you, it seems more like academic and educational.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Have you done any extracurriculars this year?
After school programs.
Yeah. Well, media club.
Media Club,
Clearly.
Super Smash Bros. Club, 100 Camera Club. I've done. I almost got put in Youth to Youth. That's really it. I don't have
Fine.
much. There's
So-
another club I was going to for the past 2 days. Well, last week.
Miss Stella's thing?
No.
Theo, how about you?
What was the question?
What extracurriculars have you done this year?
Oh, wait. This one, Showbiz Kids, Board Games Club, Lego Robotics, but I stopped going to Lego Robotics. I went to the first meeting of Smash Bros. Club.
That's it.
No other meeting.
Okay. For me, I've done, I did media club for a very short period of time at the beginning. Then I did student council, debate, showbiz, board game club. For a bit, I did creative writing. And I believe that's it. So I did a lot of extracurriculars, and then I have more stuff that I do out of school, like piano. In the winter I do skiing. Then in summer I do sailing. So my schedule is real packed.
The only boat I know how to drive is like a pontoon boat, and it's easy. You just turn the key and turn the wheel.
I've been sailing for, well, wait, I'm turning 12. Oh, no, I am 12. Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm actually 12 now. Okay, so then I've been sailing for 7 years. Oh,
Wow.
that's weird.
Since 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been sailing for a long time. And
Little
my
Soham
parents-
setting up the sail.
Literally, though. No, one time I got buried in the sail.
Oh.
I literally yeah, I got stuck in the sail and I got trapped in it, and yeah, so that's fun.
Well, I think debate, that'll be fun.
Debate
is
was
it-
really fun.
Is it like a, no, I won't say competitive, but
Yes.
was it like, does it get tense inside of the room?
When we're practicing, no, 'cause the thing is we're really not trying to compete against each other, 'cause they never actually put us against each other. And we are competing as a team, even though we are technically competing separately. And debate it's actually a really fun experience, and it's something that's definitely going to help you later in life, whether you put it on I plan to also put it on like a resume or something when I apply. And I've heard that a lot of people get scholarships from debate, but even if you're not looking for that, it like the skills you learn from debate are actually really, really interesting. Like being a speaker and talking with people, it's really interesting, and being able to like argue your point. I'm not saying you should get into arguments, but like if you need to, it helps. And just like in general being able to speak, and yeah, it's really fun.
I wanted to do debate, but what do you guys talk about during debate? Like, do you guys talk about world's problems or?
Yeah, kind of. So basically, so let me tell you the past topics that we did. Three
Like this weekend. Like Did you-
we did one topic this weekend. So we've done 3 debates this year.
Okay.
So our first one was the pros and cons of social media. Then there was GMO crops, that's genetically modified organisms. And then our most recent one, which was actually last weekend, was the Internet of Things, or IoT. The pros and cons of that, specifically involving IoT affecting decreased personal privacy. And it's like whether the benefits outweigh the harms, essentially. I think I did best in our second one, when we were arguing GMOs. So essentially, in your team from your school, they split you up into groups of either 2 or 3.
Okay.
And
Very small.
yeah, they split you up into groups of 2 or 3, and you each take turns arguing the thing, arguing the
point.
topic.
Yeah.
And they give you material to argue with, but during a thing that we call crossfire, essentially you have to come up with your own quick questions to try and outweigh the other side, whether you're pro or con, and you don't get to choose your side. So and you have to be prepared to argue both sides.
Okay.
But it's really interesting, and you also learn a lot about that topic. Like now I know a lot about IoT and GMOs and social media, so it's really interesting. I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to do
Do
it.
you have like a specific time that you guys meet?
Yes, we meet on Tuesdays till if you take the late bus 3:45, but if you don't, then till 4 or 4:15. So that's fun on
That
Tuesdays.
sounds good.
Yeah. What about you, Theo? Any clubs you do?
Didn't we just talk about
Or
that?
outside of clubs, like summer related things.
Yeah.
Oh,
What activities do you do outside of school?
I'm a drummer.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fun. I play the piano. So, do you play any instruments?
I played the violin and I still drum
Oh,
here
cool.
and there.
So I'm the only one who doesn't drum, but I play the piano, so that's fine.
My father knows how to play piano.
Any other activities you do?
I'm trying to think. I know there's stuff I'm missing. I act like a lot, and by a lot I
You
mean
do
a
a lot
lot.
of theater, right?
Yeah.
Wait, do you do sandbox?
Yeah, I do sandbox.
Fun. I kind of want to do theater.
Yes.
But like I don't really have the time. I have a lot of stuff, and like I obviously do showbiz. Doing that outside theater would probably be a lot on my schedule, so that's fun. But I'm really involved in showbiz. Definitely, I'm actually running for treasurer of showbiz.
Not right now.
I am.
No, that's next year.
No, it's not. The elections for showbiz are actually at right after the 8th grade cabaret this year. Yeah. So Theo just learned something new. If you're part of showbiz and you're watching this, vote Dash for treasurer of showbiz. And elections are right after the 8th grade cabaret, so that's fun. How about you? What activities do you do outside of school?
Out of school, go home. I play sports.
What sports?
Baseball, volleyball, basketball, maybe even soccer if I wanted to. I make music, produce beats.
That's really cool.
Just I hang out most of the time. I'm learning a new language, Japanese.
Oh wow!
I don't know much.
Any specific reason for that, or just to learn it?
I don't know. I just
It
felt
called to him.
no, because I really liked it. I really liked the language, and I would one day love to move out there or visit,
Yeah.
travel around the world. So
That sounds really cool, actually. Yeah, actually, traveling around the world is like definitely a dream of mine.
but it's weird because sometimes they restrict in Japan. They restrict some other cultures from being there. So
Yeah.
if I walk into a restaurant, they won't let me in sometimes. But it's cool because I wanted to go to Vietnam, Japan, to Ukraine, Paris, and what was my fifth one? I forgot my fifth one.
Okay.
Are you guys taking a language?
I'm
Here?
taking Mandarin.
This year?
I hear that it's
This
hard.
year, I'm taking Mandarin.
I hear that it's very hard.
Honestly, it is kind of hard. I've been learning it since 4th grade. So 4th grade and 5th grade, I was taking Mandarin. That was
my
not
last
optionally.
choice this year.
They just I just had to learn Mandarin because of a program I was in. So yeah, I'm now learning Mandarin.
Is there a difference between simplified or not simplified?
Oh, yeah.
Traditional or simplified? Yes, there is a difference. We learned simplified because honestly, that's actually apparently the more common language spoken in China. I mean, actually, it's not really a speaking thing; it's more of a writing thing. And so, yeah, but we learned simplified, and that's really the more commonly used form of Mandarin. Do you take any languages?
Not. I was in Spanish, but they had the whole thing with Mr. Morales where, like, he wasn't at the school anymore, and we had to find a new teacher, and then the new teacher wasn't at the school anymore. So I dropped out of Spanish within, like, the first month when the first teacher left. But my first choice is French for next year.
Oh, that's cool. Do you know who's going to replace the new Spanish teacher?
No, I'm not even sure if they have a teacher yet.
Oh, okay. Wait, do you take a language here?
No.
You just take facts and home ec?
No, I don't. I'm in 8th grade, so I don't take home ec anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So at home, I just learn it on my own. I learn new words. I repeat it and it's like metaphorically drill it into my head so I remember it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we take so Mandarin, you take facts and home ec, but you plan to take French next year, and you're not taking a language here.
No, what I'm doing out of school.
How is facts and home ec? Because I don't take that, but I think I will take it next year.
My home ec, well, I wasn't here last year, but my home ec at my last school, it was fun. We did sewing, cooking. Cooking was the best, but it just got a little rowdy because after after that class and we got our full recipe done, everybody wants her food. I mean, like, you walk outside and everybody's like, "Oh,
Her
what is this?
cookies
Let me
are
get
so
one."
good.
Yes, and I didn't make any, but someone asked if I wanted a cookie, and I said forget it because I don't want it. And I just told them to keep it. Everybody's going to ask you for one. And literally, he got crowded around people waiting for a cookie.
Yeah, some people are kind of desperate. Okay. Thanks for watching the Late Bell podcast. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.
Adios.